You see these passports. Take a good look at this passport. This green passport, Nigerian passport. Take a good look at it. It's Nigerian passports. You see, the fact that you have this passport, you don't commit crime to the world. You committed a crime to the world, not just to the Western world, but even to Africans, your own Africans. Listen, I will play one video for you now. This video, the guy don't narrate what he see for Ethiopia. And as I talk to you, the same thing happened to me in Tanzania. This is the reason I am making this video. I could just share the video, but I had to put my voice in this video because this thing happened to me in Tanzania. If I tell you the experience I had in Tanzania, my brother, you will pity Nigerians in Tanzania. You pity Nigerians in Ethiopia, just as this guy is narrating. But just watch him first, then I'll come back and tell you what happened to me.
It happened in Ethiopia. 2 days ago, somebody sent me a voice note. I didn't pay attention because I was very busy. And he kept on sending and calling. I had to pay attention. I had to listen. He said, brother, please help us. I said, what happened? He said, we are buying. We are going. We are in Ethiopian prison. He said it's Kaliti prison, maximum security prison. In Ethiopia, Kaliti prison. This prison is filled up with more than 500 Africans. What is the problem? That most of them are people that are traveling. Ethiopia is like a country where people transit into other countries. Myself, I have passed through Ethiopia when going to Seychelles, passed through Ethiopia when coming back to Nigeria. So I know that particular, it's a very, very big airport in Addis Ababa. I think it's Bole Airport, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. That once you are passing through, once you have a green passport, you are like a suspect. And they will keep you aside, they will delay you and make you miss your flight, get you angry, and once you start agitating, they will tell you, well, you need to pay $5,000 to get another flight again back to your country. And when you don't have the money and you're agitating, that they cost you to delay this flight, they searched you, they found nothing, they delay you, make you miss your flight, and when you talk so much, they will lead you out and say that you are a this, and take you straight from that airport to the hospital. They will say, check you, and if they can find nothing, what do? They will put you to prison, from hospital to prison. And while in the prison there, they will come and serve you paper that you are going to serve 17, 18, 20 years in the prison, even without going to the courts. That is a very, very serious issue. Help me to share this video at this juncture, please. That is a very, very serious issue, such that a lot of people have spied this year. I hope you know what is spy. They have spied this 2023. That in April, that a woman, a Nigerian, spied. What happened to her? That the police was her, and she sustained injury, internal injury in her ribs. They took her to a hospital and injected her. And of course, the injection didn't go well with her body. And she went back to the prison, fell ill again, and she said, no, please don't take me to the hospital. Don't inject me that same thing you injected me before. It's not good for my body. And they forced her to the hospital, forced her to inject her again, and the next day, she gave up the ghost. And they took her straight, she was there for days before they took her to the mortuary. And other inmates, female inmates, had to search her, brought out embassy details, brought out phone numbers, and started calling the embassy, Nigerian embassy in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The job of embassy is to protect the interest of citizens in a country. That is the primary job of embassy. But from what he said, it was a long conversation of more than 2 hours. But I'm summarizing it, that the embassy, Nigerian embassy to Ethiopia, is always support the Ethiopian government and support the Ethiopian police. Now, even when you invite the embassy representative, they will come, I will get back to you, that nothing is done, that they are supporting them. And this is very, very wrong. That just last week here, a young man gave up the ghost. What happened? He contacted tuberculosis. And this is a picture of a young man. And when I saw this picture, I told you that this airport looks like Doha Airport. That I think I've crossed this airport before. A very big yellow doll at the back. That this looks like Doha Airport in Middle East. He said yes, that this young man was passing through, stopped in Addis Ababa, heading to Nigeria. They stopped him, made him delay his flight, made him get angry. Exchange was shoot him to prison, and he contacted tuberculosis. That prison have more than 500 Africans, including sick and mad Ethiopians. How will you put sick people and healthy people in the same room? And you know tuberculosis is an airborne disease. That this young man contacted tuberculosis, and that was how he gave up the ghost. Just last week here, this young man in the screen here, that they don't feed them, that their food is 1 spoon of rice in the morning, 1 spoon of rice in the afternoon, 1 spoon of rice in the night, without spices, without sauce, without spices, without stew, nothing, just white rice. That's what they're eating. Gross malnutrition in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. no medical care. If you fall sick in that prison, you have to go and work and raise money to treat yourself in that prison. Sometimes they will cut off their water supply for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, telling them that this is your punishment for being here. What is really happening? We need to stand up and fight this injustice in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. While we're talking of Mobad is one individual. We're talking about over 200 people. They are there from different tribes of Nigeria, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Edo, Jos. Mentioned a lot of people, and they're in that prison that the Nigerian embassy is not helping issues. And he's calling for our help. He told me to do this video. He begged me to help him do this video, to circulate this information, that they need the help of Nigerian governments in Ethiopia. Over 250 Nigerians are in that prison. No food, limited water, no air, no ventilation, no medicals, nothing. And they didn't do anything. They didn't go to the courts, a law court, to be sentenced for anything. That is just victimization because they have a green passport. They are appealing to the Nigerian government to please come to their aid. They are appealing. He mentioned names of governors. Please come to their aid. The House of Reps, please, House of Senate. If there is a way that this can be pushed as a motion to the green chambers and to the red chambers, this is very important. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Nigeria should not play with its citizens. And this young man is appealing for me to help him do this video. So help me, please, by sharing this video. Help me tag the necessary agencies that are needed to sort out this issue. More than 250 Nigerians are in Kilati prison, maximum prison in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and they were not convicted of anything. That is the point. Assuming they are guilty of an offense, we understand that people are dying every day of tuberculosis, different diseases. They've turned to nothing because they are Nigerians. And this is very, very, very wrong. Please help me to share this video. In my own capacity, I'm going to tag 1 or 2 people I know that might help. Ukulo Randibo, I think he will help. Anybody that can help to see what is really happening. Help me tag people. I can't know everybody. You know people. Help me tag people. Help me share this video. Human rights, the law, anything possible. Let us see how we can go to Ethiopia and how we can rescue these 250 Nigerians. They are my brothers. And they are your brothers, and they're from different parts of Nigeria. If you hate injustice, while you are saying justice for Mobad is one man. Let us fight justice for people in Kiyata prison. It's going to be a hashtag, justice for people in Kiyata prison. I will drop it under the comment section. Help me to share this video. Have a nice day. God bless you.
Only say you be Nigerian for Tanzania, you don't commit crime. You know why they tell you what happened for Tanzania? So make you see how Nigerians, they suffer for all these countries, even ordinary African countries like us. Okay, now when they come back from Tanzania, this guy come meet me. In fact, the guy, if you see the guy, he was looking so dirty, so smelly. Now, when the guy come meet me, he come tell me, say, he needs some money so that when he arrive in Nigeria, and I come look at him and say, this one, I want enter flight. I come ask the guy, say, wait till happen. The guy, they talk to the guy come tell me, say, he just come out from prison to that airport. Now, on getting to the airport, they don't let him bath, they don't let him bath, they don't let him change any new clothes. Now, that same clothes, when he gets that time when they arrest him, now the guy wear. In fact, the money where they take bail the guy. Now from Nigeria, they send the money come where they take bail the guy from Tanzania. Now this guy just narrated for you now waiting happen for Ethiopia. The guy, now so the guy can't enter plane. As everybody come there avoid the guy, was smelling. Okay, when are they come back even? At the point of entry, when are they come back? Are they for we there for queue like this, they wait for passport checks. Okay, they know they check other people. Then there are like 9 people in front of me. Now maybe like the 10th person. Do you know that this certain immigration officer walked from that place and came to me direct because I was holding my passport on my hand? So that's why I told you that that green passport is a crime. Now this guy walked up to me. When they asked me, say, make you see my passport. I just look at him and say, all these people here, you didn't collect their own. Why is it mine? Say, can I see your passport, please? I give him my passport. Carry and go inside their office. Go check, waiting in check. Now only I'm not waiting in check. I said the guy delayed there. Before he come out, like 4 people 9 days my front. We were there 10 before. And 4 people 9 remain for my front. So, okay, I'll give him my passport. And they asked and say, this one we can't collect my passport. Hope there's no problem. He ignored me. If you see the way this guy take ignore me, like saying the vet say no find any issue with my passport. Waiting our leaders they do. Our ambassadors, please stand up to this. Ask the people living in these countries, how are you faring? What is your problems? The guy went in the ports, we come from prison, they enter flight. When they ask him, he said for their prison, for Tanzania, 80% of the prisoners in that place are Nigerians. 80% of them are Nigerians. So you can imagine.
So as we talk about Ethiopia, let's also talk about Tanzania at the same time. As we push now, let's push and push more. please, from here, send it to the next person and tell the person to send it to the next person, so that then go get to the necessary authorities, so that the necessary authorities will see this our cry. People, they suffer for Tanzania, people, they suffer for Ethiopia. 80% of waiting there for Tanzania prison now, Nigerian people. Nigerians, 80% of the people wait there for Tanzanian prison. This one, I hear from the horse's mouth. Me and I move from Tanzania to Nigeria. Let me give them transport when you take going house. I dey tell you, I know waiting at the talk. If not, they say me and them meet. Maybe when they drop her for airport, the leg you go take go house, or they will see carry out from that place without another prison. My brothers, I beg, share the video. Let's move. Let's get into the next authority. God bless you.